Good evening and welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Jerome Aegean and these are some of the top stories we have for you tonight. All eyes are on Tropical Storm Colin. Wes Small has your crime blotter report, and Sterling Optical celebrates 11 years of crystal clarity for our students. These stories and more are up next on News Channel 8.
News Channel 8 is sponsored by AT&T. Centennial is joining AT&T for greater coverage, more innovation, and better service.
In our top story tonight, a quick check-in on Tropical Storm Colin, which formed this morning at about 950 miles east of the Lesser Antilles, with winds at about 40 miles per hour. Colin is moving west-northwest, and the center of the storm is expected to pass to the north-northeast of the Leeward Islands late Wednesday or early Thursday. Again, there's minimal chance of Colin changing course into our direction, but be prepared. We're expected to only experience heavy rain at this time, and Colin is expected to be 265 miles off the coast of St. Croix at its closest on Thursday. But conditions can change. We will be monitoring Tropical Storm Colin, and we'll check in again with our weather report closer to the end of the program. And in other news, a man has been arrested for hitting someone over the head with a beer bottle. Even though the incident happened in February, an arrest warrant was not issued until last Saturday. With that story and more, let's go to Wes Small with the Crime Blotter Report.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. This is a brief look at our Crime Blotter, what's going on in St. Croix anyway. We have a problem with roosters. Not the normal kind, but believe it or not, a guy got hit over the head because he fed someone else's roosters. Now, this happened on February the 10th. And Judge Camacho has just signed an arrest warrant on Louis Monell. We're trying to get his picture. He is 28 years old, better known as Tiny Boy. He's from Harbor View. He allegedly broke a Heineken bottle over a man's head. He is charged with third-degree assault and using a dangerous weapon in a violent crime in connection with the incident. On February the 10th, a man went to check on his roosters, and he noticed that Monell's roosters were hungry. So he thought he was being a good Samaritan, at least that's what he told investigators. He then drove to the store near El Rancho Alegre in a State Profit, and he told Tiny Boy, Mr. Monell, that, hey, he fed all the roosters. Monell didn't like that. He got angry, obviously, and he went upside the victim's head with a Heineken bottle. Now, Monell is a cock trainer at the VI Arena in Estate Glen. And Tiny Boy, or Mr. Monell, he made his bail $25,000. And now let's go to VIPD spokesperson Melody Rames about an incident in downtown Christiansted involving an armed robbery. The weapon of choice, a kitchen knife.
Police on St. Croix are investigating a first-degree robbery which occurred in the area of Queen Street in Christiansted. According to the report, at about 5 a.m. on Saturday, July 17th, the 32-year-old male victim told police that he was walking in Christiansted when an unknown male wearing black short pants and a white t-shirt approached him and asked him for money. The suspect began to follow the victim, repeating his request for cash. The suspect then swung a kitchen knife repeatedly at the victim, cutting the victim's pants. The victim gave the suspect cash, and then the suspect left the area. Anyone having information on this robbery is asked to call the Criminal Investigation Bureau detectives at 712-6077, 712-6037, or Crime Stoppers USVI at 1-800-222-TIPS.
Thanks a lot, Melody Rames. And tonight, about 5 or 6 television stations, and we certainly hope you'll keep it locked right here after World News Tonight, after our local news. We have a special feature that I'm sure you've heard about. It's called Gangs in Paradise. Folks, I cannot emphasize to you enough how importantly vital this documentary is tonight at 8 o'clock. Here then is a brief snippet, a preview of what to come.
God, blood on blood samples.
The gangs are set up where the area you're from.
Years ago, I was like saying to people here that you got gang involvement on the island. and they said I was crazy.
You have the Bloods, you have the Crips, you have the Trinitinos, you have the Latin Kings.
We urge everyone to watch this riveting documentary tonight. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes. Well, Sterling Optical has done it again for our students on their way to college. News Channel 8's Wes Small is on the scene.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. I'm here at Sterling Optical, and it's congratulations time again. 11 years, 11th anniversary of Sterling Optical and how they give it back to the community. College prep, college-bound students. And we have 11 that we're sending off to college with some scholarship money, and I just want to say congratulations. I'm here again with Dr. Lisa Adams.
Thank you. As Wes said, this is the 11th time where Sterling Optical is giving back to the community in the form of scholarships. This year we had over 100 applicants who applied for the scholarships. The applicants were judged based on their GPA, which is grade point averages, their community service and extracurricular activities. The Virgin Islands community should be proud of these young people because they're doing positive things in the community, and they're going to go off, get educated, and hopefully come back and give back to the community. This year we have 11 recipients in keeping with the 11th anniversary. Each student will receive a check in the amount of $1,250, which should be used towards their education.
Okay, now, Dr. Lisa Adams, you and your husband Joel, as Joel hands out the envelopes, you'll be announcing our lucky recipients.
Okay, this is Miss Ashley Douglas. She attended the Good Hope School, and she will be attending Drexel University in the fall.
All right, Good Hope always pumps out scholars. Congratulations.
Next, we have Miss Sharina Cannoneer. She attended the St. Croix Educational Complex, and she will be attending Lincoln University. Next, we have Mr. Nicholas Henry Jr. He attended the St. Croix Educational Complex and will be attending University of Houston. Next, we have Miss Jenna Lee Jackson. She attended the St. Croix Country Day School, and she will be attending Georgetown University. Next, we have Shelsa Marcel. Shelsa is off island, but her father is here, who will be taking the check for her, and she attended the St. Croix Educational Complex, and she will be attending DePaul University of Indiana.
Wow, DePaul. Go ahead, Pop. All right.
And these are all the applicants we have, or the recipients that we have here today. I just wanted to read off the names of some of the other people who will be receiving a check in the mail. And we have Mr. Karif Otto from the St. Croix Educational Complex, who will be attending Stetson University. We also have Emma Smith from St. Croix Country Day School, who will be attending Wellesley College. From the St. Thomas St. John District, we have Jerome Diaz, who attended the Ivana Keene High School, who will be attending Illinois Institute of Technology. We also have Max Nickbarg, who attended Antilles School, who will be attending Yale University. Chantel Webster, who attended Charlotte Amalie High School, will be attending University of Tampa. And Nikita Williams from the St. Thomas Seventh-day Adventist School will be attending Southern Adventist University.
I just would like to again thank the Virgin Islands community for their continued support over the last 13 years we've been in business. St. Croix celebrated the 13th anniversary on July 14th, and St. Thomas has been in business in excess of 11 years. And again, it's really good to give back. And this year we've actually been invited to several graduations for students we've given in the past, and that's a wonderful thing. And I would implore any other corporate individuals in the territory to continue supporting education and the kids.
At Sterling Optical in Golden Rock, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
And congratulations to those students from Sterling Optical that won those awards. And when we come back from this break, we'll take a look at your Caribbean report for tonight.